Why does life ultimately lead to death? This is a question we all know but don't really understand. In fact, it's not just life. The Earth and the entire universe are born towards death. This is a fundamental law of the universe that cannot be changed by anyone. 500 million years ago, in the distant M742 galaxy, there was a consciousness that asked the captain, "What is the ultimate end of the universe?" The answer was entropy. What is entropy? It's a concept that is exceptionally powerful yet not so easy to comprehend. In the early 19th century, physicists discovered that the driving force behind the world's operation is energy and successfully formulated the law of conservation of energy, which states that the total energy in a closed system remains constant. However, there was one problem that remained unsolved. Energy can never be converted with 100% efficiency. They tried millions of methods but could not reduce energy loss to zero. Therefore, they referred to the energy that is wasted and cannot be reused in the conversion process as entropy. This concept was later summarized as the Second Law of Thermodynamics, which states that energy conversion will always produce entropy. In other words, it is impossible to have a perpetual motion machine in the world. In simpler terms, entropy can be likened to disorder. The Second Law of Thermodynamics has already indicated that all things will ultimately tend toward maximum entropy, which means that things will always develop towards a more chaotic state if no external forces are applied. Why do cars break down more easily when left unused? Why do houses become dirtier when not cleaned? Why do beautiful things in the world not stay pristine forever? It's because maintaining a state of beauty requires energy, and without the intervention of energy, the beautiful state will come to an end. Life is no different. When a life is born, even as its entropy slowly increases, the energy used to sustain life is the counterforce against death. In other words, from beginning to end, you are constantly fighting against death, and all you can do is try to slow down the speed of entropy increase. You cannot stop it completely. When entropy reaches a critical point, life reaches its endpoint, and all you can control is the speed at which it happens. The same principle applies to human civilization. From the moment our human ancestors first learned to use fire to the rapid advancement of technology today, from a certain perspective, human society is not necessarily destined to become more advanced and civilized. On the contrary, like everything else in the universe, humanity will ultimately become more and more mundane and chaotic. Why? The invention of high technology and the use of new energy sources are essentially ways to suppress the accumulation of entropy. We need energy to stabilize and bring order to the world, and this comes at a cost, such as pollution, global warming, and species extinction, among others. Physicists tell us that entropy can never be eliminated. We can only transfer disorder to other areas to bring order to certain places. From the moment scientists discovered entropy, it foreshadowed that life cannot achieve immortality, and all things will tend towards chaos. From the moment of the Big Bang 13.8 billion years ago, the universe has been evolving towards chaos. From small life forms with a lifespan of only 2 days to those that can live for hundreds of years, to celestial bodies like stars with lifespans of up to 10 billion years. 100 years may be incredibly short in the context of the universe, but it seems quite long for humans. According to the law of entropy increase, the universe will also reach its death at some point in the future. What kind of energy controls entropy beyond our universe? Perhaps we will never get the answer.